Well, yo guys again. Ugh. I've been thinking, and I taken out the ones I hate the most right now. Uh, Sword Art Online. But this is to say that hasn't already been said about this anime. Of course, it starts great. The ending is pretty okay, but it's in the middle of the fucking anime. Asuna. I hate her. Yeah, I don't care if I get hate anything because of this, but I hate Asuna so fucking mad, like crazy. She's annoying as fuck, and like this guy said here, I'd rather watch Log Horizon over this anime anytime because I seen this whole anime once. I haven't rewatched it anytime, and I haven't even touched this anime since I watched it the first. I even skipped like 4 episodes, then went back to watch. Then I mean, it's so fucking bad. I cry because it went so great up to this part here to like 10. Then Asuna came into the game and they became in love with each other, whatever. Then it came back here. Shit, yes, I don't get how it can become so good here. Then after it comes fucked up. I mean, the story is fucking complicated and it's fucking boring. Uh, I mean, Logan Rise is 10 times better. I rather watch Logan Rise over this. I already watched Logan Rise like 4 times. Uh, I don't know what people like this one. Don't hate me. This is just my opinion. It's hard to say what I hate because I can't specify anything. Because well, Asuna. But then again, I don't know. The action is great, of course. The premise is pretty smart done. But other enemies already done this. So people think Sword is the first enemy to ever do this, but it isn't. There's many more that did this. For example, Dot Hack games and enemies did this. Uh, can show you here. Dot Hack. Come on, you stupid fuck. Does that work? Yes. So as you can see, Dot Hack. You can go into anything here. I think this is the first one. I'm not really sure because I watched this like long time back, like 2004 or something. I watched all of the Hack enemies. Then I continued with them when they came out after. As you see, 2002 here. Now let's go back to Sword. No, let's just write Sao because that's what our boss says. And when this come out, it doesn't even say. But let's go to Google. Sword Art Online Wikipedia. Okay, 2009. So as you can see, 2009. So this is not the first enemy. And yes, Shingeki Kyojin, fucking bad. I hate it. Kill myself after I watched that one. It's not that I hate it because it's fun to hate it. I hate it because there's two things I hate most in enemies. When the good guy gets a transformation, not transformation like Super Saiyan, like Bleach, using the full, not full hollow, but the hollow mask and Bankai and stuff. That doesn't hurt. But when you get like a transformation like a robot, you get like a demonic transformation like a giant stuff. I hate those things. I hate robots in anime overall. Uh, I don't hate every enemy with robots in them, but I hate like Gundam. I hate what's some other stupid shit I watched where you were in, they were fighting like a giant robot. I watch every sort of anime, just so you know, guys. Just because I hate them doesn't mean I don't watch them. Because I like, even though I hate it, I still like watch it because people have taken the time to make it, and I can give them at least watch stuff, whatever you call it. But the reason I give it is because first of all, he transforms. Yes, fuck, I hate transformation like that. that sort of transformation that he has, I hate. If it was like something else, like some special power, like he could use some forces that are known in this world or something, then I probably would have loved this enemy way more. Uh, but transformation I hate, and the enemies are stupid. Yes, I think the Titans look stupid, and they can go kiss themselves somewhere. That I don't care, because I just think the enemy is stupid, and I don't get why everybody loves this enemy more than the story is pretty okay. Uh, it's not the story. The other anime has story like this, but this is okay enemy if the enemies did look stupid, and if the main character has transformation to another giant thing. So that's why I hate this enemy. I still watch the whole thing. So uh, once I start an anime, and I don't usually watch them on here. I watch the animes on Crunchyroll because I'm a premium member there. But since easier to find animes here than on Crunchyroll, because Crunchyroll sometimes fucked up, and then you need to press that, and you need to do that, and that. So whatever. So I hate this anime with love. Even though I can say it got a good fighting scenes, everything else, the story is like normal for an anime. So I mean, I've seen animes like this too, but then they just don't transform, and there's like old animes like from 1980s that are close like this. Only the writing and stuff a little worse, but in the 80s. So, but whatever. Next one is School Days. Oh, fuck this anime. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill myself 10 times after I watch this. First off, the main character is an asshole. Second off, the girls in this anime are stupid as fuck. Third off, the last scene in the anime are crazy as fuck, and I died after watching that. And everything else stupid too. The story is about like a guy he likes this girl over here, and then he begins six training to six, and with a certain person in the picture right there, I mean her her, and stuff. Then he begins to do invite girls to his homes and do stuff more and more, and he begins to do some crazy stuff. Even though he has her as a lover, and he has sex with her, and shit happens, and the end is fucking crazy. If you don't matter to you if the main character is an asshole and shit, I have never watched an anime this stupid in my life, but this is just stupid. The main character is so fucking. I hate guys like him in real life. There's so many guys like him in real life, and if I actually saw one guy do this in real life, I would punch you. I don't care if I didn't even know that guy. I would punch you in the face, because I hate people who does that to girls. But then again, the girls are stupid in this anime, so you know, in real life, people can think. I hope, because they will know something weird is going on, and the main character even does it to a girl. That I think she says something like, "I'm going to move away" or something, and then she tells her, "Don't tell anybody about it. I do anything, just don't tell her." And then, yeah, well, you can guess what comes after that. So, yeah, so don't watch this if you can't handle things like that. That's fucking bullshit. And Tokyo Ghoul. Why do I hate Tokyo Ghoul? I don't know. I just hate it. There's no fighting scenes. The main character doesn't do anything in the whole anime. Uh, that's probably the point, but I hate when anime doesn't have main character do anything. I hate pussy main characters. Even though I can watch most of the animes with main characters, like this guy, I still hate them. Uh, Second of all, the coolest thing happened at the end of this final episode. Uh, and the story is actually not so new. The enemies that already use this sort of story already. So I mean, I could recommend this anime It's not the anime I would. The same with the Tokyo. It was same thing with Kyojin and the Sao. I could recommend those anime just to watch one time, then never watch it again because it's not worth watching again. That's just my opinion. I know you guys have a different opinion, so I hope you could take this out that this is just my opinion, and guys don't have to bring the whole world upon me and bring darkness to the world because I say I hate these sort of enemies. But I actually first loved the like three first episodes, and then I noticed that the main character doesn't do anything. He's just nothing, and he, I hate something like that. And the premise is pretty smart and good, but even season two doesn't have that much fighting. It's like one fight with this main character that does. I mean, a real fight that he does some real fighting. I mean, I don't know. I don't like it. And then we go for the next one, Mira Nikki. People are gonna hate me because most of this anime people do actually like. For some reason, I don't get it. Actually, I should go for TV here. Well, what can I say about this? The fucking crazy anime. That's all. And she's the main female is a Yandere. That's all. And I'm scared of Yandere. So yeah, I don't want to get killed by a crazy girl that has some crazy shit for you. But you know, she the one thing I hate the most in this anime is that she capture him and have him bound to a chair if I can feed him in his he's bound with his pants down and getting feed. She's feeding him with a spoon. Oh, oh my god! And then what he does is just he does nothing. All he does is bitch slap her once, and that's all. Do you know what I would have done with her? I would throw a fucking. I would bound her in fucking 10 ropes and then lift her up and throw her down from a fucking mountain. Then I might say sorry to her afterward. But that's the main character is a pussy. That's all I'm gonna say. I mean, no guy would let a girl do that to you, especially a crazy girl like her. Well, if you don't want to get stabbed, you might let her do whatever you want. But then again, she's a woman. She's probably not that much stronger than a guy. So if they don't have special powers like substantive powers and can kick your ass, then you might not want to do that. And I don't know if this count. Uh, it's a movie though, so I'm not sure if this count. But this was the one of my first CGI movies. I think they called that I ever watched. But I didn't like it. I did not like this sort of CGI anime style. I I did like it the first time I saw it because it was something new. I never seen things like that. So of course I did like it back then. But now that I rewatched it, I think I've been rewatching it 3 times in a row. I can't get my ass to know why I did like it back then. I've seen way better movies like Final Fantasy 7 Adventuring. That is a great CGI movie. That is a movie I could recommend to anybody because it's fucking Final Fantasy 7. But then again, there's some weird monsters, and there's some planet that has a monster in it, and they're trying to survive and shit. I don't get it. But if you really want me to show another anime, I can do that while I talk about the next one. Well, why do I have only animes like this out? First of all, there are only 13 episodes. Second of all, they fucked up the faces of the people in this anime. Why? Well, I don't know if there's a new guy who's been writing this anime or whatever, but they changed the faces. They're like spiky noses and shit. I love how the Gray Man looked. The Gray Man, the main female. I don't know if she's the main female, but I really love Lena Lee. She was my favorite female back when I first saw the Gray Man. I actually think I saw the Gray Man before Dragon Ball. But she was my favorite female character. I think she was cute. She has her own way to handle things and stuff. But now that I watched this one, I really hated how what they did with the characters. I think like look like the Moomin Doll people or something. I don't know what they call Moomin Doll people, whatever. But whatever. It looked like one guy from that. But yeah, and it's only 30 episodes. I don't know what happened. Why is down? Well, could be because they changed the art of the anime so much that people hate it. I don't know why, but I didn't like how the art is in this new. So I say goodbye to this one. Throw yourself out the window or something. Well, Bagun, why do I hate this? Feels like it's a hentai. Just saying, it feels like I'm watching a hentai, even though there's no hentai at all in the whole fucking thing. First off, every girl got almost big breast. Second of all, they use some sort of sexiness, show you like cleaning her bike in bikini and shit. I don't get it. I get this a comedy though. I have watched the whole thing. Just saying, yes. Every anime I show you, I have watched everything of them, but I don't get it, and I don't want to watch an anime that's almost softcore hentai. Uh, Same thing with what's that called? With the red haired woman and Reyes, I think her name is, and whatever the anime, I forgot what the anime called. I watched the whole thing. I just think there was too much upai, and too much hentai stuff going on. I can't watch that shit. There was actually one more anime that was out that had like it was released 2016 that has a really crazy amount of hentai. And yes, last one. Naruto Shippuden. Well, what do I have to say about 5 fillers? Fillers. 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 I mean, fillers, fillers, and fillers, and fillers. Like, should we say the truth about Naruto is like 100 episodes only, the rest of fillers? That's the truth. How can I say that? Well, because since I've started rewatching the whole thing, I began to notice goes like 10 episode fillers, 10 episode, 2 episode main story, 5 episode fillers, 2 episode main story, 10 episode fillers, and goes so every fucking time. Every time you're sitting in a fucking story, there's like always something other that happens in the fucking anime. I really love Naruto. I love the first Naruto anime. It's one of my favorite anime. Not Shippuden, but Naruto, the first one, when I was a kid. I love that anime, but I hate Shippuden because of all the fillers in the anime. I can't concentrate because every time you're in a movie, let's say you're in watching Pain and everything, think about it like this: if you watch Pain, then middle of that, you go to next episode, then you're in a filler where Naruto might be fighting a monkey, or I mean, what the fuck did they think when they did? When they do an arc, then they do the whole arc. Then when the arc is done, they go with some few fillers. That's where Gintama comes in. That's how Gintama does stuff. They does the fillers in after the arcs, not in middle of the arcs. And I, that's the only reason I hate Naruto so much, because of the fillers. But I loved Naruto when he was a kid, the first Naruto's anime. I loved that. I watched the whole thing because they did the fillers after the story. Yeah, there is of course a few fillers down here, but not like this after every 2 episodes or something like that. They did most of the fillers came after Naruto episode 200 or something. After that, all the fillers came. Uh, that's what I like about Naruto, because they did those things. Because most people don't care about fillers, so we move on from those and blah 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 blah. After that, I just hate how they did this with Naruto. That fillers after every 2 or 5 episodes. No matter how much I love Naruto, I love the fight scene. I love everything about Naruto. But I hate the fillers so much that I can't watch Naruto anymore. Every time I try to rewatch the whole series, not on here though, but on Crunchyroll. Every time I even have auto, so auto play. But every time let's say I'm sitting here eating some popcorn and have some cola, concentrate. Oh, I love this fight. This fight's so fucking epic. Orochimaru vs Naruto, QB form thingy, whatever. And then you eat, and 2 episodes afterwards, they're in the fight. You go into a filler, talking about the past or something stupid. That I can't. I can't. Then I get so out of it. I don't want to watch it anymore. Uh, well, if you want me to take another anime, I can't. I I love all other animes almost that I've seen after this, but I hope you like this top 10, my top 10 worst. This is an opinion, guys, so don't fucking hate me. And please write yours in the comment section, and I can see what you think. But thanks, guys, for watching, and see you all around.